Hello viewers, this is Gargi Deka and you are watching me on Nltv. News now. I'll read the headlines to you now. Rising People's Party suggests Nagaland United Government comprising of all legislators to be renamed as Nagaland Consultative Government. Yanu village refutes allegation of land encroachment levelled against it by Yansa village, reiterating plantations and properties were destroyed by neighbours on August 18th. LIC Dimapur branch sealed for 48 hours in an order to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Deputy Commissioner and Chairman DDMA Dimapur, Rajesh Ranjan orders sealing. Guwahati High Court defers hearing PIL in regards failing to appoint an ombudsman under HIV Prevention and Control Act 2017 and the Nagaland HIV and AIDS Rule 2019 to after 4 weeks. Stadium in Pune to be named after Tokyo Olympics gold medalist Neeraj Chopra. Stadium will be named as Neeraj Chopra Army Sports Stadium. I'll read the news in details now. Rising People's Party suggests that the Nagaland United Government comprising of all legislators should be renamed as Nagaland Consultative Government by taking into account the number of committees and commissions formed and holding endless number of consultating meetings since the current dispensation came to power. RPP in a release listed 10 meetings, 5 consultative meetings, 3 cabinet subcommittee meetings, 1 review committee and 1 15-member working group meetings convened by the state government since 2019. These include consultative meeting on CAB, January 30th, 2019, peace talks and one solution, October 14, 2020, job reservation demand by ENSF, March 5th, 2021, RIIN, April 16th, 2021, and on ULB reservation, August 18th, 2021. Cabinet subcommittee meetings on Dimapur parent boundary issue headed by Minister Pangyu Phom, Dimapur parent boundary issue headed by Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton, and on job reservation, review committee meeting on job reservation and 15-member working group on job reservation meeting. Yanu village has refuted the allegation of land encroachment levelled against it by Yansa village, while reiterating its claim on its plantation and properties having been destroyed by armed men on August 18th. Reacting to the allegation of Yansa village, Yanu village chief Ang and Awang Jongang in a rejoinder said that Yanu and Yansa had cordial relationship, extending help to each other as and when required. Reiterating the allegation that crops and tea plantation were destroyed and huts burned down on August 18th, Yongwang alleged that the nearly 1,000 people, including those remaining at standby, came armed despite the restraining orders from the district administration to both the parties on retaining status quo and maintaining peace in the area. He accused the group of indulging in condemnable conduct to settle the matter and called for initiating an inquiry. LIC Dimapur branch sealed for 48 hours from Friday in order to take effective measures to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Deputy Commissioner and Chairman DDMA Dimapur, Rajesh Ranjan, ordered the sealing of LIC Dimapur branch. Reportedly, the DC in an order informed that necessary sanitation of the premises would be done by the management during the sealed period. Further, DC also informed that any person violating this containment measures would be penalized as per the provision of Section 51 to 60 of the Disaster Management Act 2005. besides legal action under IPC Section 188. After a public interest litigation was filed against the Nagaland government for failing to appoint an ombudsman as per the Human Immunodeficiency Virus and Acquired Deficiency Syndrome Act and 2017 and the Nagaland HIV and AIDS Rule 2019, the Guwahati High Court has listed the matter for hearing after 4 weeks, almost 3 years from the date the act commenced on September 10, 2018. Nagaland government is yet to appoint an ombudsman, taking cue of the delay and deprivation network of Nagaland Drugs and AIDS Organization and network of Naga people living with HIV filed the PIL against the government on August 17th for failing to make the necessary appointment even after the stipulated time. The state government was supposed to appoint an ombudsman within 180 days from the commencement of the act, and for which the government has failed abruptly even after 2 years and 10 months. Hence, in regards to this, the petitioners approached the court seeking an appropriate writ on order to the government to make necessary appointment as per the provision of the acts and rules. Nagaland State Tourism Director Anjo Bello on Friday was awarded the Japanese Foreign Minister's Commendation on 2021 for promotion of mutual understanding between Japan and India. She was among 177 individuals and 41 groups to receive the award this year. According to the ministry statement, the recipients will be presented an award certificate and individuals will be presented with a commemorative gift. The ceremony, which normally takes place each year, will not be held this year in view of the COVID-19 pandemic. The commendation were awarded to individuals and groups with outstanding achievements in international fields in order to acknowledge their contribution to the promotion of friendship between Japan and other countries and areas. The commendation also aims to promote the understanding and support of the Japanese public for the activities of the recipients. Defense Institute of Psychological Research stated on Friday that Nagaland Board School Education and Nagaland State AIDS Control Society will be conducting a 2-day online training under the Adolescence Education Program for the teachers from August 25th to 27th. The IPR said that the main purpose of the training is to prepare the teachers to provide accurate age-appropriate life skills-based adolescent education in a sustained manner in schools and provide structured education to enhance knowledge and skills of adolescents. The Naga Ball Express is a small-scale restaurant specializing in traditional Naga cuisine. Located in Dimapur, the commercial hub of Nagaland, the restaurant was established on January 2019 with a vision to preserve and promote Naga cuisine. The restaurant, in a short span of over 2 years, has garnered popularity among the locals and tourists alike and has also been awarded the most admired traditional Naga cuisine restaurant in Nagaland. In an exclusive interview with Nltv, Alem Jungla Jamir, proprietor of Naga Ball Express, shared her life experience and her journey as a female entrepreneur.
You know, Naga food, we have so many different varieties of dishes and it's so vast. Manukan bishin jane Naga food to kiaze. Any Naga manukan to jane, but outside world kan dito bishin jane, and so I want to promote Naga food. So I started this Naga Ball Express restaurant, and also like there are so many unemployed youths who are looking for job or who need training. So my Naga Ball restaurant shuru kura to, of course, being an entrepreneur, my main motive is to earn, earn money. But then I'm also giving a platform to the youths who are mostly high school dropouts. So I have employed 10 of them, and I have trained them and they're working with me. So it's not just about running a business. It's not just about, doing your business and earning your livelihood, but also at the same time creating job opportunity for the young unemployed youths.
Apni itu business shuru hua bisde. No, being a female entrepreneur, have you faced any discrimination from the public in general?
Being a female entrepreneur, no, I have not felt any discrimination because Mughal society do any. I mean, I'm speaking just in from my own experience. Iko discrimination to panai, ini face kuranai. Aro come to my ki huli muta huli so nijor ki kuri bole ase do kuri kina jai ase so ide tak dukhi jai ase.
तो अपनी लगा स्टार्टअप शुरू हुई ना इन struggles और hurdles kan paya aishna na.
For any business or anything that you do, any life to struggle to takibo. Our business kan do ini sabali do easy ase, but it's not that easy na. Ini once you go deeper inside, every day is a struggle. So ide bhi mugan restaurant run korigina 2 years. Almost 2.5 years was every day it's a new struggle. To hutai ni nutun struggle ahebo, itu ki solve koribo, another struggle ahebo. Aro mukan ini food business dia je. To hutai same hi gura nishna hoile bi kidia ba din du pia bi hui jai. Kidia ba din du mukan customers complain bi ahi jai. Aro kidia ba din du iman ba review bi ahi jai. So every day is a struggle, but we are taking one day at a time, solving, whatever issues, whatever problems. We are just taking one day at a time.
Zydus Cadila on Friday received an approval for the emergency use authorization from the Drug Controller General of India for Zycov-D reportedly. It is the world's first and India's indigenously developed DNA-based vaccine against COVID-19. The company said it plans to manufacture 10 crores to 12 crore doses of Zycov-D annually and has started to stockpile the vaccine. Zycov-D will be administered in children aged 12 years and above. Unlike most COVID-19 vaccines, which need 2 doses or even a single dose, Zycov-D will be administered in 3 doses. Furthermore, the regularity nod makes Zycov-D the 6th vaccine authorized for use in the country. The approval gives a boost to India's vaccination program, which aims to inoculate all eligible adults by December and will provide the first shot for those under 18. The National Testing Agency has released advanced information cards of NEET 2021, mentioning exam cities allocated to candidates. 2 links to check the information have been activated on the NTA website, and students can log in with their application number and date of birth to find more details. The exam is scheduled for September 12th, and according to official information, NEET 2021 admit card will be issued 3 days before the exam. Guwahati High Court Kohima bench has directed the state government to compile a list of people who were eligible for vaccination but have not been vaccinated. The bench, comprising of Justice Chongkupchung Serto and Hukato Suo, directed the Principal Secretary Home to compile the list in accordance with the head count conducted by respective district task forces before the next hearing. The court observed that the vaccination process can be taken up even on a more practical and faster manner if the information was made more available. The latest court order was in continuation to the suo motu PIL hearing, which began in the early part of May regarding the second wave of COVID-19 situation in the state. Hamro Sikkim Party Chief Baichung Bhutia questions Chief Minister of Sikkim Prem Singh Tamang for not raising the issue of ILP in Sikkim on his recent visit to New Delhi. Bhutia said that the CM should demand inner line permit rather than giving his approval to the centre to further dilute the provision of Article 371F, which protects the rights of Sikkimese people. He further added, the CM should submit all memorandum and demands to the centre during his visit to New Delhi. Three unidentified militants were killed in an encounter in the forest area of Pulwama's trail in South Kashmir on Saturday, taking the toll of militants killed in the last 24 hours to 5 in the district. An official said that the militants were associated with Jaish-e-Mohammed, who were encircled in Nagberan area of Troll in Pulwama. The identity of the militants was not divulged by the police immediately. Operation is still on and further details are awaited. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday hails the approval of Zydus Cadila vaccine by the Drugs Controller General of India for emergency use. PM Modi tweeted saying that the vaccine is a DNA-based first of its kind and an innovative zeal of India's scientists. The vaccine can be used by children of 12 years and above. A stadium in the premises of Army Sports Institute in Pune will be named after Tokyo Olympics gold medalist in javelin throw Neeraj Chopra. The stadium in Pune cantonment will be named as Neeraj Chopra Army Sports Stadium. The official naming ceremony of the stadium is scheduled for August 23rd and will be carried out by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh during his visit to Pune's Defence Institute of Advanced Technology and Army Sports Institute. Defence Minister Singh will be accompanied by Army Chief General Manoj Kund Narwane and Lieutenant Governor Jai Singh Nain. A major landslide occurred near Nainital district headquarters on Friday. A large part of the mountain fell from the Bainal hill adjacent to the Veerbhati bridge and came on the highway. During the landslide, a bus full of passengers barely escaped the landslide and passengers were seen running away with their belongings from the bus. Due to the landslide, vehicular movement between Veerbhati and Bowali has come to a complete halt. Nagaland Governor R.N. Ravi and Chief Minister Nephew Rio have extended Onam greetings to the Malayalis and people of the state. On his message, the governor said that Onam symbolizes love, brotherhood and communal harmony. Chief Minister Nephew Rio also took to Twitter to send his wishes. Giving you the COVID updates of the country. India reported 34,457 fresh COVID-19 cases and 375 deaths in the last 24 hours. India's recovery rate now stands at 97.54. A total of 36,347 patients recovered in the last 24 hours, which brings the total recoveries to 3,15,97,982 across the country in the last 24 hours, with 3,61,340 active cases. Meanwhile, Nagaland records 29,390 COVID cases, while 608 deaths. A C-130J transport aircraft of the Indian Air Force evacuated more than 85 Indian nationals from Kabul on Saturday morning and is bringing them back to India amid humanitarian crisis in Afghanistan after the Taliban takeover. According to sources, the plane has taken off from Kabul and landed in Tajikistan for refueling reportedly. India has evacuated all diplomatic staff. However, around 1,000 citizens remain in several cities in the war-torn country, and ascertaining their location and condition is proving to be a challenge. A Home Ministry official said, since not all of them registered themselves with the embassy. "72 Afghan Sikhs and Hindus, including 2 minority members of Afghanistan parliament, stopped from boarding an Indian Air Force plane on Saturday. Reportedly, they were sent back from the Kabul airport after seeking evacuation to India. This is the first batch of Afghan Sikhs and Hindus that had been waiting outside the airport for over 12 hours since Friday. Members of both minority communities have been urging the governments of India and Canada to evacuate them from Afghanistan. Afghan Sikhs and Hindus are nationals of Afghanistan who hold passports of the war-torn country. An Afghan official familiar with the talks with Taliban says that the group does not plan to make any decision or announcement about the upcoming government until the United States is scheduled to complete the withdrawal of its forces from the country. Reportedly, Taliban-led negotiator Anas Haqqani has told his ex-government interlocutors that the Taliban has a deal with the US to do nothing until after the final withdrawal date passes. However, the Afghan official did not elaborate on whether the reference to doing nothing was only in the political field. That is all for now. This is Gargitaka signing off. Keep watching Nagaland TV for more news and updates.